What is my project today? Well, I just used that sealer and I sealed and put a second coat on the tile floor in the bathroom and the shower walls. If that's what you want to watch, that's what this video is about. And I'll bet you will learn something on these videos and it will save you some money in the very near future. Take a peek. Okay, I've got that all behind there. And I've got a piece of cardboard under here, so when I drag this is a metal little paint tray. If I had a plastic one, I wouldn't worry about it, but if you don't want to scratch the floor or something, I can just slide it around this way. See, I don't have much paint in there, or sealer, and that's it. Okay, so I've got this all done in there. I've got to remember to take this out. I want to take that out, and most times that'll come out rather nicely. Okay, and if you can see, I'll show you when I painted. I say painted. When I sealed this, see what happens after a while? See how it's built up at the bottom? That's because some of it's coming off of there. So like around here, I can see where it's built up. See, there's some right there, there's some over there, there's some right there. And I know definitely I'm gonna have to get my my little scraper out, my razor blade scraper. Okay, but I don't. Well, I'll do a little bit. I'll do a little bit right in here. See, it's in a bathroom. I'm having, it's real tight to work in here. Well, there's only so much you're going to be able to see, right? But I'm going to do it anyways. You're just going to have to humor me, okay? But because it's on the floor, see, I haven't done the floor yet. I can just get that out of there. Like that, and that's all fixed, isn't it? On the floor, you'll find you still have to cut the floor in with the paintbrush, so it's like, because this bathroom's so small, it's not really going to take me that long to finish it with my little paintbrush here. Okay, you'll see. And I'm just going to go around the edge just to there for now, okay, before I come back and start hitting this baseboard. I'm going to concentrate on the baseboard, I guess, first, and I'll just do this little bit up to the door. And then I've got to do behind the door and all that kind of stuff, but I just wanted to show you on this top edge how it's really not that hard to do. Okay, I can backhand it up there. There you go. And I'm just gonna hit the base. Now, if you're doing this from beginning to end, you could hit the baseboard at the same time you do the floor, let's say, but I just wanted to give you an idea of painting that top little edge. Okay. And see that I got it on just a hair too much there, and that because that tile is really smooth at the top. Okay, that's how that works. All right, I'm gonna do behind the door now and stuff, and in fact, am I going to try to do this with you being here? I don't know. Sometimes I do things on the fly. And I'm going to set this up where it's not going to be wet. And let's just do this for you, okay? And once I do the door or this base, I can hit this tile because there's a rail around here. I know when I open up the door, it goes beyond, just beyond this edge. As long as I hit that up to that edge, right? That should be fine. And so I'm gonna hit the rest of this base, the top edge. I'm just gonna concentrate on this and see, right here in the corner. That's it. Got it. Like I said, if you weren't here, this is exactly how I would be doing it. And now I gotta get right here in the corner. So see, I put my paintbrush upside down and do that and kind of get it in there. And then I can get it right there in the corner. And we'll get the rest of this base along here. And I know the door's going to open up about yay far, so I can do this whole edge once I hit the rest of this baseboard. Remembering to get your grout lines. Okay. Dip and go, dip and go. See, I just take that and slide it up in there, and then I kind of wiggle it, backhand it, and it goes right where it needs to go. And I can go under the door just a hair, and I'm going to go out to that line, at least to the line, and probably a little bit more. And then I have to remember that when I'm walking around, not to get into that, right? I'm going to hit this about to there. That. Make sure you have your little knee pad. See, when I open that, it's going to go right like that. I'll be careful with that so it's not going to hit into there. And then, what am I going to do? Before, I went around the edges first, but this time I'm not going to. I'm just gonna set you up, and I'm gonna back right up out of this room, like where I'm at. Okay, I'm gonna back right up out of the room. Get you situated here. I guess I'll stick you up higher. Like that. How about something like that? You're just going to kind of watch over my shoulder as I do this. And because I have tiles here, I can kind of concentrate on one tile at a time. Starting over here. Since I don't, what I should have done, see, I should have cleaned around this on the floor before I went around there. But once I put the cover on, you're not going to see that. So I mean, I could have done a better job with cleaning around that, but hey, it's going to be covered, so I'm really not going to see it per se. So I'm just going to follow the tile, and I've got just a couple little pieces of foam from my scrubbing, cleaning. And if I see any of it, I just kind of rub on it and take it off. Or you can do it afterwards, like your sponge when you're cleaning. See, I'm just gonna get that one tile. It doesn't really, this 3-inch brush, because I have to use it to do all the cut-in, why not just finish off the small little bathroom by using the brush, right? So I figure, might as well. My grout line. So I can get a little extra on that, knowing I'm right on the floor, see? Get this time now. This one I can hit. Remember, I went out a little bit, so I know I don't have to go behind that anymore. I'm thinking you can see right over me. That tile, I did half of it from before, so I only have to do a little bit of it. And oh, there's a little piece of hair on the floor right there. Hardly anything, but I got it. There we go. I'm almost done. I've got just a little bit more to do. Get you situated here. You're just gonna watch right over my shoulder here, like a continental soldier. Yeah. Probably not going to have enough in there. I'll show you what I do when I get done. You know, I'm not going to throw away any of this extra in here. That's probably enough. Put the lid on, be careful with that. And oh, I gotta cut in underneath here. See, before I did all the cut in first, and then I came out just right down the middle here. But this time I'm doing it slightly different, because I'm hoping you can see some of what I'm doing. And I'll just have to do it as best I can here. I'm doing it with my left hand now. I'm just holding the brush whichever way I have to do this so that you can watch. See, I can even cut in just straight like that if I want it. Push it in there straight. Boom, boom, boom. There. Done. If you don't want to pull it across. See, I'm using the side bristles doing that. Now I have to take this out of here so I can get resituated. Now I gotta be careful so I don't hit the carpet with this or anything. Woo. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Just trying to work to where you can still see this too. Okay, I gotta be careful. That's why I got a crummy towel here over the carpet and such. And I think I'll do this this edge last. This small little edge here. Okay. Okay, so I know I got to do this tile here. That's where I stopped off at. Just get yourself a good starting point. I'm just concentrating on one tile at a time. Finish off these two little tiles here. Remember I came out about this far when I had the door closed. Okay, I'm gonna save these last ones for the last little bit. Since I got a line there, I'll just keep doing these other ones first. Okay. 3-inch paintbrush. We'll 3-inch paintbrush to your bathroom floors and your tile, showers, surrounds. Yes, it will, won't it? Okay. Doesn't take that long. Now, I gotta get that edge right up against there because I couldn't really get that with the door closed. Now just wiggle your paintbrush and you'll get it. You'll get it. Okay. I'm gonna go right up against here. Depending on what kind of carpet you have, you know, you can cut it in best you can against your carpet. Okay. And when it dries, you got any little strands that are stuck on there, you can loosen them up. Oh, that tile. I think I did most of that tile, but I'll just do it again here. No, I don't think I did all the way. Okay. There. One more tile to go. Okay. There we go. How's that? See? So you do it with a little 3-inch throwaway paintbrush. Okay, now I got all this left. And so now I gotta be kind of careful, right? I'm gonna put this back in my container. Okay. I'm just gonna set it on here. I gotta slide this over and dump that in there. And be careful that you don't knock this thing over. Okay, there we go. There. That's it. Get some of it off like that. Now I can wash this paintbrush out if I want, and I'm going to, because I'm going to use this paintbrush for other things. Okay, if I wasn't ever going to use this except just for sealer from now on, I would leave it like this. Now I'm going to be sealing some other bathroom floors here, but that's not going to be for 2 or 3 weeks from now probably. So my best bet is to rinse this out. And the rest of this, I'm just going to leave it in there until it dries. Now I noticed that, remember I told you I used this before, and I used it with sealer before, and it started bubbling up. And this is my old sealer from the first time I used this a long time ago. So that sealer that I used reactivated that. That's okay, that's regular sealer, but I'm going to wrap that up, throw that away, and it'll be good to go for next time. Okay, well, I think that does it on showing you how to seal that floor. Yeah, and the shower. Hope you learned something. Go out there and save yourself some money. Now that I've applied this second coat, how long should it take for this to dry? Well, you're going to have to read the directions. On this particular sealer that I installed, it says it takes 2 hours dry to the touch. Okay? But then overnight for it to harden up. You don't want to walk on it. I would let it go overnight, and then if you can stay off it even an extra day, you're probably better off. Some, like I used to use this other stuff called Homax floor sealer, and it would take after I would put it on, I would have to let it dry overnight, and then the very next day stay off it until the next morning, and open up windows. If I have a ceiling fan, turn the ceiling fan on, put a box fan in here, do something like that. Let it cure all the way. You don't want to start using it if you walk on it and it feels sticky to the touch or anything like that. You want to stay off it a little bit longer. Okay? So read the container on the back of it. Okay? Read it very carefully. Check it all out. Had I have installed just one coat and let it dry overnight, like it says, and to let it harden up, that'd probably be fine. But I'm putting 2 coats, and so because I've got 2 coats on there, it might take a little bit longer for it to dry all the way, because the second coat could activate the first coat slightly, depending how long it was that you waited between coats to put it on. It says to wait 2 hours. Okay, so you don't want to put it on any sooner than that, and if you can wait 3 or 4 hours instead of 2 hours, that's what I would do before you apply the second coat. In my case, the first coat I installed yesterday, let it dry, and then I put the second coat on the second day. Now I'm going to let it dry tonight, and I'll probably not do anything in here tomorrow and let it go an extra day just for the heck of it and just to be safe rather than sorry. Okay, there you go. That's all I got for this time. But I'll be back with more videos. And what am I going to talk about next time? I really don't have a clue, but you might just want to watch in case it can save you some money around the house.